from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Benintendi ranging back. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting third.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bats on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 1 for 4. Pitch on the way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
First
Mookie.
Delivery to him on the way.
Betts.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Two and one now to Mookie.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 2 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 0-1 the count. Here's Bogaerts. In the air out to deep left field. And it's off the green monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. No damage done. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
The third baseman, Gio.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's batting .407. 2 of those hits were for home runs. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And it's 1-1. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. And it's fouled away. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
This is popped up. Gregorius is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seven.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. So digging in now, DJ. Mayhew, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a change.
Devers has it. Oh, way to get dirty. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. LeMahieu, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Brock Holt now with a full count.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and points the hitter.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Stanton, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. 2 on here with 1 man out, and that brings up the third baseman Rafael Devers. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. On now to the top of inning number 4.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Now the pitch.
Stanton.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
He's set, and the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Barehanded at his ankles. How about that?
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. Stanton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Austin.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and up next the catcher Austin Romine. Here comes the first pitch, and he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 99.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batter, second baseman, Gleyber.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up. to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They won't make a dent. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
Yeah, that was amazing. Kind of completely caught us off guard up here in the booth. Don't expect the same thing. We pay this guy big dollars to drive the ball in the gap. Look for him to swing the bat right here.
An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double.
Fielder, number 11.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. There and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
High and deep to right. Judge facing back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Holt, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there and records the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and they can't run it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. In now, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down. At At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Andrew.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
After it is Gardner. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. The 2-1. Fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this league.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. So stepping in, Brock Holt. We're in the 8th now, and
Leading
nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been
The
very
second
impressed
baseman.
with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The count now at 2-1. On his way to pitch number 100. Count even at 2-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Really good late bite on that slider right
Now
there.
batting,
The best
center
ones
fielder.
have that late action that
Jackie.
just darts at the last minute.
Bradley.
They're so tough to get the bat
Junior.
on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Chopped in front of home plate. Romine is up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Digging in once again, Austin Romine. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
He's set. Here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up there, please, Zach?
No balls and 1 strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. 1 there. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left. Ready now, Rafael Devers. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight. These at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty. Lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now batting, shortstop.
So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best.
Oh, and a good effort there to knock it down. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. And but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay.
Now playing right field, number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 0.
So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Ottavino is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
From the stretch. Just does manage to get a piece there, as this is bounced foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Settling in now, Brock Holt. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-2 the final total today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino takes home the win. Eduardo Rodriguez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.